There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow,
Tomorrow,
carry me like I
square going. Slippy floppy up.
wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all.
Hello guys, I hope you're doing okay. George, Hallie and I have decided we're going to go to soft play because Ash is currently making the house just so chaotic, it's unreal. I knew this would be the case, but I totally forgot that it was a bank holiday Monday today, so yeah, the kids are around and it's a lot more difficult to keep George away from the chaos than I thought. So, but anyway, yeah, we're heading to soft play. It's carnage in the house. I think I'm going to catch up with you guys properly later, chat to you guys about the bathroom, everything that's going on, because that's why it's chaos, just in case you didn't know what was going on. Ash has ripped out the bathroom. It's all been plastered. He's painted or like done the mist coat, and he's just like relaying some floor because it was all literally like rotten floorboards underneath. It was horrible. So yeah, he's relaying all the floor today, and I think hopefully getting the painting done. And then tomorrow we're doing the... Okay, we're going soft play, darling. All right. Maybe when we get to soft play we can have our packed lunches that Mummy's done. Yeah? So we're going to head off and I will catch up with you guys a little bit later. Okay, we're now back from soft play. George had a great time, but you know, at the end of soft play when you're trying to get everyone, you know, calming down a little bit, getting the shoes on, packing up the bags, it was just so insanely difficult that I'm just, yeah, I need a minute, I'm not gonna lie to you. We had a click and collect to go and get from Tesco because I haven't had the chance to go to the shops. It's been the bank holiday weekend. It's been so busy, plus obviously Ash has been busy doing everything for the bathroom and like planning all of that and whatever, and so I've literally just been on my own in a house with like just so much crap everywhere. It was just such an awful idea for us to be here. As much as I love that Ash can do like the DIY aspects of things and obviously saves on money and it's like really great that he can do it all, but being around it with kids is just not fun. It's just so not fun. It's stressful, chaotic. Like, we planned it, you would have seen in last week's vlog that we were away when he was doing the really messy stuff and the quite dangerous stuff, but obviously when he did that rip out, that was like that weekend where he ripped out the entire bathroom. I showed you updates of like what that looked like. Obviously that was all the dangerous stuff and like tiles flying everywhere, baths coming down the like stairs and everything. But when he did that, he didn't anticipate that he'd have to put a whole new floor down, like the whole new floorboards, because the floorboards were completely rotten underneath, basically. So now he's basically putting down all of that floor, and now he's got the week off, but this is the first day of that week off, which is the bank holiday, so it's just fun. Today's weather's not been great either, which is just like, you know, it just dampens the mood, doesn't it? When it's sunny, at least you can get outside. It has been raining, we have been outside, but then like when you've got tired babies and toddlers and when you're outside and it's wet, sometimes it lowers the mood, that's all. So yeah, it's just been one of those days. I think you can probably tell by my tone. It's been a long weekend, so yeah, I'm very much ready for George to go back to nursery tomorrow, so Ash can make as much mess as he needs to make, as much dangerous stuff hanging about as needs to be hanging about. Like everywhere I look there's a bit of chipboard, or well, I don't know what that is, I think that's chipboard, but I'm just like, oh my god, people could get splinters from that. I can brush past Hallie that upstairs, the landing is just chaos, like I can't walk past it and I've got to go up there for things for Hallie. She's napping up there at the moment and it's just like, we didn't think this through. We did not think this through and it's my own fault. So yeah, Fun times. I tell you what though, we did actually go to this fitness class this morning. So the fitness class that I normally go to, they did a like bank holiday special where it was like kid friendly, obviously because the kids are off school and nursery and stuff. So we went and it was really fun. George was a little bit clingy at first, but he liked it. He enjoyed like having that time, you know, running around a field. He was like trying to get involved. There was a few little games and stuff. So we did that, and that was good. It was nice to like get out. Just us. So Hallie was napping and Ash was painting in the bathroom. And then yeah, me and George went out. It wasn't raining at that point. When we came back, we were playing in the garden for a little bit until it started raining, and then we were like, obviously we came inside. It's just difficult when you've got to do it around naps and stuff, and when the weather's a bit crap, it's just like, yeah, is what it is. Is what it is. But anyway, Ash and George have just gone out to the shops quickly because Ash needed to get something and George wanted to go with him. So they've gone to, I think, B&Q, and I thought I would just update you because we had the health visitor come and see us for George, and it was basically just so that they could come over and see how George is, what his behaviour's like. I did like a little questionnaire and stuff, and I just spoke with the health visitor about like some potential strategies and stuff that we might be able to put in place for George to just help us out dealing with certain situations. I feel like I've been quite open about this recently, like behaviour wise it just could be improved, and you know what, like it's just the managing of emotions and coming out of a tantrum like in a way that's like suitable for everyone, because it's just getting a lot recently. And to be honest, I just want to see if there's anything that I can do to like help him in like daily life generally, just to get through it a little bit without being as frustrated about things and things like that. So anyway, his health visitor came over and just like observed him for a little bit. She was just over here and we went through the questionnaire and stuff, and they definitely saw what George was like in his own like environment. They've actually gone to see him at nursery as well, and apparently he's quite different, which isn't surprising to be honest. So the home visit was very much just to see what he's like in his natural sort of environment, and he was very, very active, hyper, wouldn't sit still, wouldn't stay with an activity for more than like 10 seconds, 20 seconds. It was yeah, it was intense, but I think they kind of got where I was coming from with just how he is. So they kind of said like there are ways that we can harness some of those really positive things, like his creativity and, you know, how funny he is and how intelligent he is. Like he, you know, all of those things are great traits that I definitely wouldn't want to ever damper, but it's all of those things that kind of come alongside that, like sometimes the frustration, going into those meltdowns, and sometimes that behaviour like being a little bit destructive, and you know, it's just all of those heightened emotions and things like that. Very standard toddler behaviour, but it just feels like George gets those more than others sometimes. So they've come up with a few like strategies. They're going to email them over to me, and I think the health visitor is also going to bring over some like resources. So like I think they had this little like, I think it was like a little timetable or like routine thing, but it was like a visual one for toddlers. I think they had one like printed out already or something, so they're going to bring that over, and they're just like little things that we're going to put in place to hopefully like help his, you know, help his day go a little bit smoother, and to be honest, help me. Like I'm not like a parenting expert, and sometimes I think it's all right to reach out for a little bit of help, a little bit of support. So yeah, you know, you just feel a little bit more confident doing what you're doing and knowing that you're doing everything that you can do. Because sometimes when things are going so badly, like if you have really bad, you know, weeks or phases, you can like, I mean, I certainly do like end up blaming myself. And realistically, like I know I'm a good mum, I know I love my kids, I know that I do everything that I can to make sure that they're okay, but it's just really hard sometimes, and I'm not afraid to admit that. It is just really hard sometimes. I think I've had some hard moments in the last few weeks, although it feels like we've taken a leaf with like Hallie and being a mum of two. I feel like at the moment with George, he's a little bit more challenging, and some of those situations are a little bit more challenging, and with that comes, to be honest, total exhaustion. Like, yeah, like I feel really bad. I feel like mentally drained quite a lot of the time, and it's just, yeah, I'm just ready for a little bit of support basically. And to be honest, the stresses of dealing with certain situations and scenarios has taken a bit of a toll, like when it comes to I don't know, just relationships and things. So it's just hard. Like it's all just a balancing act, isn't it? And you know, when you're going through a hard phase, you know it's not gonna be forever, but in the moment it's like, this is insanely difficult. Why is this happening? But yeah, anyway, that's where we are. It's been a long week, guys. It's been a long week. Hopefully it is onwards and upwards and we're getting there. It's just one of those, like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. It's not been a great time recently, but we are moving forward. So yeah, onwards and upwards. We got this. Anyway, I'm cooking. We're having HelloFresh. We're having honey glazed chicken. I'm very excited. We've got loads of HelloFresh to cook. I think we've got like 6. So we're literally having one every single night, which is perfect. I love HelloFresh. Makes my week so much easier, which is what I need right now. I'm cutting corners and I'm very much here for it. So yeah, I'm gonna cook dinner and then I think I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Like I say, it's the week of the bathroom. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe catch up with you over the next couple of days with the bathroom updates, see what's going on. And yeah, we'll go from there. Bye. This is so hard. So hard. Right, okay. I've just dropped George off at nursery. Hallie's in the back. She's being super quiet. So I thought I would quickly just do a little clip because this morning has been so hard. And it's just like, it's just so intense sometimes, isn't it? I genuinely feel like I've been beaten. Like, this whole motherhood thing is beating me. Like, it's just a lot all the time. And some days you feel like you're absolutely smashing it. And there's no, like, you know, obstacles and you have a great day and everything seems amazing. And the other days I feel like this. I feel deflated and I feel completely, like, battered. And I just don't know, like, I feel like I can't pick myself up out of it sometimes. It's just a lot. I feel like immense guilt for feeling like I need a break from, specifically from George. I feel really bad about that. I've cried so much over the last, like, week. George is being, you know, really upset as well. Like, I can tell that sort of maybe my reactions aren't the best at the moment. And look, realistically, I need a break. And I know that then I'll come back and I'll be a lot, like, a better version of myself, a better mum. But with that comes, like, this intense guilt that you just should be better. Like, you should be able to cope. Like, you should be able to do this, which is just ridiculous. I know it is. If I was a friend talking to me, I would say, like, try and take a break, go get some childcare. I mean, today, like, he's at nursery and stuff, but I've got Hallie with me today. I've got so much to do. I've got to pick up the entire house because the house is an absolute shithole at the moment because he just runs around like a tornado. I can never get on top of anything. And I just feel like, you know, when you just feel like, is this it? Like, is this life? And I just feel like I am just like a punching bag for someone's emotions. And I feel like I'm doing such a bad job. I feel like I can't. All I want is for him to be happy and he's not. And it's like, all I do is make him sad, upset. What am I supposed to do? Like, I literally don't know. So yeah, that's how today's going so far. And what I really want to do is go and sit down and just not look at anything or talk to anyone. I just want to, like, crawl inside myself. Like, that's how I'm feeling. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go home and I'm going to have some breakfast. I'm going to put a podcast on or something. I'm going to go out for a walk with her, get her in the baby carrier, get outside, even though I really don't want to. I'm gonna, because I know it'll make me feel better. It's just one of those, like, sometimes you don't do you don't want to do the things that you know that you need to do. So pick yourself back up, but I need to do it because I need to do something because I'm just like, please tell me that I'm not the only one that has days like this. Like, right. Okay. Okay. You girls calm down a little bit now. Yeah, this morning's been a rocky one, it's fair to say. I feel like I am a little bit down in the dumps. I'm a little bit deflated and I need to do some things to help me get out of that because it's not helpful for anyone, least of all myself or the kids or Ash, to be honest. So I've just jumped in the car. Hallie is napping. Ash is at home because he's doing the bathroom this week. And yeah, I'm going to go to B&Q quickly, pick up some paint. So Ash can do a second coat of paint in the bathroom, and so that I could get out the house, to be honest. And you know, I said I was gonna crack on and do some cleaning. There is no point in cleaning the house because the house is just gonna get messy because the bathroom is being done. And at the end of the day, although I in my head thought, oh, you know, the bathroom's upstairs, it's not going to be like everywhere else in the house that's going to get messy. It has to be taken from downstairs, like the bathroom itself has to be taken from downstairs all the way upstairs, so therefore being dragged through the entire house. You know, obviously, like, it's messy up there, so it's all the crap's getting dragged down the stairs, and like, you know, it's just gonna be messy, and I just need to like let go of that. We shouldn't be here. Like, it was a bad choice for us, like me and the kids, to be around while this was all going on. Very bad choice. I don't know why we did that, but anyway, we are where we are. It's fine. And I'm moving on, and I needed to, like, I've had a little word with Ash, I've had a word with myself. Like, I just need a break, whether that's going to B&Q or not. Yes, I'm gonna get out of the house, go to B&Q, get the paint, and then I've also got like some jobs to do. Like, so I've got a few like brand partnerships and stuff. I've got a YouTube video to film, and I've also got a couple of like Instagram stories and reels and stuff, and I've got like set deadlines for those, which I think is what's stressing me out a little bit, because obviously once you sign a contract and you kind of have to fulfill it, and I haven't like even started to think about what I might do for those. So because I've had so much else going on, it's been carnage, George has been a bit difficult, like I've been like an emotional wreck, like all of these things have just proved to, like, I don't know, it just kind of gets on top of me a little bit. And now I've got a little bit of time because Hallie is napping. I'm sat here talking to you guys and I'm procrastinating and I'm not doing it. I'm going out to B&Q, and that's all just like, does anyone else's brain work like this? Like, I swear, I just think of all the negatives sometimes, and I hate it when I'm in this mood because it's just not helpful, like, for anyone. So yeah, I need to get out of that. I need to pick myself up. I think when Hallie's woken up, I am going to go for a little walk with her. I'll get her in the baby carrier, we'll get gone out. Like, you know, when you're just, your head is just like so loud and there's just too much in there. I think sometimes it is helpful just to have a break, like, from the things that are causing all of that. And to be honest, those things at the moment are the mess in the house, the struggles at the moment with, you know, toddlerhood, and the stresses that come with that, and the guilt that comes with that, and then all, obviously, the work deadlines and things like that. But you know what, like, we'll tackle one thing at a time and we'll go from there. But if there is anyone else that stresses about everything all at once and it kind of just all like feels like it's collapsing on top of you, then hey, I'm here too. But we can smile through it, we can try and like do things to help us get out of it. And if you're feeling like that, then know that you're not alone, because I feel like that is an awful lot of us, especially when we're mums and we've got competing, like, juggling priorities, and it's just hard, mate. It is hard, and it's okay to say it's hard sometimes. I feel like sometimes I feel really bad for saying it's hard. It really is. It really is. But we're all going through it together. I feel like that maybe makes me feel a little bit better. Maybe. Right. Later on now, I have been out at my sister-in-law's. Me and Hallie got out of the house and we went and we just had a little catch up and a chat, and it was just nicer than being at home, to be honest. Hallie and I went out for a little walk as well, which I didn't film, but it was really nice just to get out in the sunshine and just de-missed, because like I said, I've just been it's just been feeling like a lot, but I feel so much better after today. I'm going to pick up George from nursery. I've got him a little snack box of just some cut up grapes and some raisins and little snack jacks. So he's got that to keep him busy, and I need to go to Screwfix to go and collect something for Ash that he didn't get before. So the paint has gone on, the bath's gone on. I'll show you what it looks like now on the screen. There's obviously loads left to do, but he's done a lot of the stuff behind the scenes and whatever to get the bath ready, and that's in. It's not like plumbed up or anything, but it's ready to be plumbed in, probably tomorrow, to be honest. So I'm really hoping if tomorrow he gets it all plumbed in and like does all the silicone and everything, then that dries. That means we can use the bath in 2 days' time. Please, I cannot wait, because as much as I'm so grateful, we've been able to use other people's showers and, you know, washing the kids in the sink and stuff. Like, it could have been a lot worse, but I'm so ready to have a working, like, plumbed in bathroom of our own, in our own house, because you know what especially with kids, like, you know what it's like, you just get so messy, and it's just, you know, it's just an essential thing, to be honest. So yeah, it's all looking good. Hallie's napping, so I'm on my own, which is always nice. So yeah, I'm going to go get George now, and then we're going to go to the park. I'm going to go to Screwfix. I don't even know what it is. It's like some tap thing that Ash has sent me a picture of. So I need to go get that, bring it back to him, and then George and I are going to go to the park. If Hallie wakes up, I'll take her as well. Yeah, it's going to be really nice, and I'm really looking forward to seeing George, which is a much better place than we were in this morning. So yeah, I hope he's in a good mood, and I hope he's had a good day. But I'll see you in a bit. Do you have fun at nursery, George? We've got Daddy's stuff, haven't we? So we need to go, we're going to go to Lidl and get a donut, because you didn't have any accidents at nursery today. Yay. Tesco's, well, if you want, but Lidl is better, isn't it, for the bakery? You know where we normally go? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to go there, and then we'll go and give Daddy his stuff. And then we'll go to the park, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, good plan. Right, I have just got back from my sister-in-law's. It's a lot later now. I've just washed my hair, used her shower. Oh my gosh, there's nothing like a full shower when you haven't got access to one at home. Absolute heaven. Ash has just popped there to have his shower, and the kids are asleep. And yeah, it's been another day. I'm feeling a lot more positive than I was feeling earlier, but if I'm totally honest, I've thought so many times about just like completely deleting all of this footage that I've, you know, done today of basically me just like moaning. That's what it feels like, all I've done. And I just don't really know what to do. I don't know whether it's going to be like watchable or enjoyable. Probably not enjoyable. Maybe relatable. Maybe you're just going to be like, oh my gosh, what are you moaning about? Like, I feel like obviously it's quite tricky because I don't say everything on here. Like, some of the things that I'm struggling with, or like things that are, you know, on my mind at the moment, aren't things that I'm necessarily sharing completely, but there are just things going on and difficulties at the moment that just contribute to me feeling a little bit rubbish. But look, the grand scheme of things, it's fine. I feel a lot better after having a shower and picking myself up a little bit today, talking to Ash about some of the things that are bothering me. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm very lucky, I'm very blessed, I love my life, I'm very grateful for everything. But I also want to say, like, it is okay to have crap days, and I feel like a little bit of a duty sometimes to be really honest about that. Also, without coming across ungrateful. Like, it's just hard. Like, motherhood is hard, whatever shape or form it takes. However you end up doing it, whatever your obstacles are, it's always going to be a bit tricky. Anyway, look, in the grand scheme of things, everything's fine. I'm very grateful. I'm just having a bit of a hard week, and that's okay. I feel like we're all allowed to have those days and those difficult times, and if anyone else is feeling a little bit like that at the moment, then I'm with you, but we're going to get through it. It's all going to be fine. The next phase we end up going through in this motherhood journey is going to be a better one. Like, whatever shape or form motherhood looks like, it's going to be hard at some points, and someone else's hard might be different to yours, and that's okay. I feel like we're all on our own journey, and everyone's like feelings are valid. But anyway, I'm going to see if I can get the heatless curls to work using my dressing gown like belt thing. Sometimes this works on me, sometimes it doesn't, so we shall see. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is love you and leave you, and I'm going to catch up with you when I'm feeling like in slightly brighter spirits. I feel like sometimes when I'm in a bit of a low mood, it's really hard for me to vlog. Like, it's just not something that you want to do. Like, I guess if anyone else feels like that, if you're ever feeling like down, you'll completely relate. Like, you're never yourself, and especially when it comes to doing something like vlogging, like it comes across like false, and to be honest, it feels it sometimes when I'm not feeling my best. And also, you're opening yourself up to a little bit more judgment when you're in a vulnerable place. Like, you know, you sometimes when you're emotional, you say things that you don't necessarily really mean, like, and you know, if you're putting it onto the internet, it's it's not always the best idea, let's just say that. So I think best thing to do is come back when I'm feeling a little bit brighter. I don't think I'm doing a very good job of this either. This is the other thing, bloody multitasking and like trying to do this. You know what? I'm stopping the vlog. I'm going to try and concentrate on doing this, and I'm going to catch up with you guys when I'm feeling a little bit better. I hope you are having a lovely week, and if you are having a bit of a down week or a bit of a crap moment, whatever that looks like for you, then don't worry. Brighter days are coming, and we've both got this. But anyway, thank you so much for watching if you have lasted this long, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.